Welcome to my channel. My name's Crown Convict. This is my old school RuneScape YouTube channel. I play old school RuneScape. I've played old school RuneScape for a long time. Today we have a lot to unpack. Some good, some bad. I have bad on the screen right now. Sailing, poll, 1, out. Now, I voted already no to everything. That's just how it is. I didn't go over the here, let me actually close the game. I didn't go over the poll one because I just voted no. I didn't vote no to per se the current the poll. I really didn't vote no to the current poll. I voted no to sailing in general. I voted no to sailing when it was first polled. I wanted shamanism if we had to pick a skill. Okay? And I'm gonna be a little bit of a non-favorite here, and I'm just gonna say at this point we don't need a skill in RuneScape. Okay? And the reason we don't need a skill in RuneScape is because of all this: woodcutting, mining, fishing, hunter, farming. All of these are skills we already have. Okay? And then we want to come down here and we're going to add Slayer and new bosses. I think we should do this. If you want to add islands to the game, sure. If you want us to sail to them, sure. Don't make it a skill. Make us pay 20 GP to somebody and they take us there. Or I can teleport there eventually. Okay? The Great Conch, if you look at the map, because I'm going to talk about all of this. The Great Conch, if you scroll down here, you see it right there. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. I mean, I think all the designs are great. I'm going to be honest. I think everything looks cool. The Great Conch, from what I can, it's right here, right? You see this right here? We're going to just pull this up. Look good on the video? It does look good on the video. Okay, so you see this. It's right here. You see these other islands they have, like right here and all this? Okay, I don't think any of this is a bad idea. Okay, all these little islands, this is what sailing is really going to be for, is sailing to these little islands. All this big stuff is going to have a teleport, okay? Even this up here, even this wilderness up here is going to have a teleport. I promise you it is, okay? If it doesn't, whatever, I'm wrong. This is Fossil Island anyway, which already have a teleport too, right? And this is the one place for the mini game. So all this is mostly harmless. No, it's not mostly harmless. Is it mostly harmless? It might be. I don't know. This is the one where you get the black mass. This is that island. Point being is, sailing, the reason sailing is even going to be important is because it's going to take us to the Western lands. And that's why I want to make this video. It's because Western lands are going to be what everybody's excited for. I think really Western lands needs to be the next Prif, and it needs to like start out as like a very, very high level area. And over time they might introduce a mid-level area to it, to kind of tease players to get to a high level area for sure, but it needs to be a high level area. The whole Eastern Lands does at first. Sailing's going to take us there. I don't agree with it. I think there should be a quest that somebody takes us, puts a fucking bag over our head, and sails us there. But that's not what it's going to be. So, why'd I vote no? Because I don't want to just do skills in a skill, okay? Even though this looks cool and it's all grand and everything, at the end of the day, we are doing skills in skills, right? I have a really hard time with the salvaging. It looks kind of boring. I think all the concepts look great. What was really funny to me when I was reading through this, because I started reading it. We'll come back up here. And Planet Pulse system. I don't even remember where it was, but it was like something like, well, we don't have anything to show you yet. And it's like, man, we've been developing this for like over a year and a half at this point, I'm pretty sure. So to really go through the whole sailing thing, the Great Conch Island, I love it. I think it's cool. The quest, whatever, small scale sailing related quest, whatever, don't care. Deep sea trawling activity, that's just like fishing, right? Again, you're just adding fishing to sailing. The only thing that we're getting out of sailing is this Great Conch Island. And you know I have a problem about that? They're calling it like an area expansion. I don't know where it was, but they called it an area expansion. I don't think that we need an area expansion with a skill, right? An area expansion is something like Varlamore, where we got like the Coliseum, where we got like a brand new piece of content. So it's like, yeah, brand new piece of content sailing. Yeah, but that's not. The only reason we're getting a new area is because we have to sail to it, right? And it just doesn't feel natural. It really doesn't. And I think the only way this is going to feel natural is when we finally use it to get to the eastern lands, and then that's it. You just look on here, man. It's just hunter and like I bet these are teak trees, right? They said this is the other thing that really kind of grinded my gears. We'll go back up here. I don't care about all artwork and everything. I want to focus on the second portion, right? New trees and logs. Is that what's going to be on the Great Conch? Or is that going to be somewhere else in the ocean? Because you're pulling the Great Conch separately. So is the Great Conch going to have anything on this list? Mining new rocks. Man, why haven't we gotten any new rocks for other reasons? It's like we add in the skill, and now we're getting all this new stuff for all these other activities. The one that really grinded my gears, though, new planks. Man. New planks. You know how long we've had redwoods in the game? Why haven't we had redwood planks for that time, right? Now the thing that doesn't really necessarily bother me too much is the like adamant cannonballs, rune cannonballs, all that. I don't really care. I think it would actually be incredible if we had PvP, if like the PvP like ship fighting worked like Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, and then obviously you get the upgraded cannonballs. I think that would be so cool, man. I really do, right? I'm not saying like PvP wilderness. I'm saying like a mini game for sailing for PvP. I'm gonna risk my shit boat fighting in the ocean. No, I don't want to do that. But I think it would be cool to have like boat fighting mini game. Be awesome. New fabrics, nets, fletching, new ranged weaponry, which is cool, right? But it's not gonna be BIS, which is okay. I'm not mad that it's not gonna be BIS, but it's like, dude, we haven't had new ranged weaponry in like forever. And it's like now that we're getting a new skill, now we're getting all this new stuff. It doesn't feel natural. But maybe it will once it's in the game, right? Maybe it will. But watching it and seeing, just salvaging that's your AFK method, that's the way I'm going to be sailing. You think I'm going to be interactive with this stuff? Fuck no. I got other stuff to do, right? So I don't know. New task and creatures. New creatures we knew were coming. New task, well, that comes with new creatures, right? So I don't know why they put two things there. What I'm more interested in is giving me a new Slayer Master. Now, don't do it with sailing, but we need a new Slayer Master. We need a new Slayer Master so bad. We need a new Slayer Master that focuses on big bosses, Fasani Nightmare, stuff like that. I'm not saying you need to wear your Slayer helm there to kill it, to defeat it, but I'm saying Fasani's Nightmare should have a Slayer assignment attached to it. Okay, for sure, my opinion. Any extra meta impacting content, that's kind of the broadest thing they could have ended it with. Pet and skill cape, I would like to see that reveal. What's the pet going to be? Probably like a blue kraken, right? Like this guy right here. New bosses. I mean, we knew new bosses were going to come. I'm surprised they didn't say anything about a new raid. We know they're using sailing to be like, oh yeah, you're going to get raids 4. Well, I don't think raids 4 should be anywhere on an island for sailing. We were looking at the trees, Jadoba trees, Camp 4 trees. I mean, fishing spots, blue crab hunting. The farming patch, the coral reef. I have an issue with this because if it's anything like fishing seaweed on Fossil Island, I'm not gonna like it because you move way too slow down there. Okay, I don't fish seaweed. You want to know why? I'm not running around the map. That's why I don't fish seaweed. And I'm not saying we gotta move faster underwater, but I'm saying I'm not saying we gotta move faster than like running or anything like that. But we need to move faster than what we're doing now, dude. It is so clunky fishing seaweed. So clunky. So, yeah, I mean, this is... Yeah, y'all could have added this with a quest. Had the boat take us there, and now we can do it there. It's just... They could have implemented sailing differently, man. I don't really want to sail a boat, I'm going to be honest. And the time trial thing that they were talking about at RuneFest, it doesn't excite me. These are the trees... Sure. I mean, now we can hunt crabs. This is your farming method. This boss looks cool. I'm gonna be honest, right? The Tortugan, whatever or whatever this is. I don't know if this is the Tortugan or not. I think it is. This is cool as a Slayer monster. We've been needing this. A bird / like horse thing, right? It might not be a horse. I don't even think RuneScape has horses. But whatever the half of this is, mixed with the bird, we needed that. That's a W, okay? Don't think it needed to come with sailing. Y'all could have done that differently. Maybe this is the Tortugan thing, a tortoise. I don't even know. These guys here, I love the way they look. I think they look awesome. Yeah, these look so good in game. These tortoises. Yeah, that's a Tortugan. So what is this? What is this thing? Humble folk living in close the Tortugan coast. First quest, focus on player meeting in the jury Tortugan Flopa. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Oh, trouble. You'll meet Flupa, a strander Tortugan who needs your help to get back to the Great Conch. So basically, you get there, you save a tortoise, and you kill these things. Oversized seagulls are far from only danger. Look, so these are oversized seagulls. They're saying, bro, this is cool. This is like a mythical beast. Okay, regardless of like the lore and the play they want to do, this kind of monster, we needed this monster in the game 3 years ago. I'm so serious. This monster is cool as shit. Okay. Rewards, requirements to kill this. Experience level quest. Quest requirement Pandemonium, 51 Slayer, 48 Construction. Okay. 10k Sailing XP. Jesus. Red Reef. This how much is 50k Sailing XP, bro? We're gonna be quested to level 45. Day one, everybody's gonna be quested to level 45. Watch. I don't know, man. It just feels so strange. I took part in the Sailing Alpha. You might notice several small islands scattered throughout the ocean. Some of you may have not visited yet. When you're not on an island, it can easily feel like you're being swallowed up by the end of the blue tiles. If you're not in our early play testing session with NDA players, we noticed that without any useful landmarks for navigation, players could easily get lost. Having more small islands instead of fewer large ones doesn't just solve this problem, it helps make the ocean feel more alive. That I agree with, right? God, I would hate for this to come out and then we spend like 15 minutes going back and forth the wrong way and having to open up the mini map and all this other stuff. That would be bad, okay? It would be bad. I'm fishing on the other screen, just so y'all know. If y'all want to see fishing, I can pop this down here. How about we do that? We'll do a little bit of this action for y'all. Put a little bit of RS in the corner. Okay, cool. Got a little bit of RS in the corner. Switch it up. So you're swapping through the islands, right? The Onyx Crest, Angler's Retreat. So this is the stuff that's going to let you know where you're at in the game, because the ocean's just going to be a flat blue piece of paper. Like Earth. No, I'm just kidding. The Earth isn't flat. But yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Islands and quests. The quests we knew were going to happen. That's how you're going to level this up to level 45. I promise you, this is how you're going to level this shit up to level 45. If not, you're going to get to like level 30, level 35, and then you're actually going to start training the skill. All the islands, like this is, you can't really see anything here. This picture, I mean, they're adding a ton of stuff here. They're actually like, I like the fact that we're labeling the oceans. I really do like that. If you're gonna add sailing, how about you put ports over here? Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't feel like the game was built for sailing. That's why this isn't gonna feel natural. I'm not trying to be a sailing hater and be like, oh, it's not gonna work because it's gonna be bad. No, it's gonna be bad because the game wasn't built around it. And it might not be atrocious, right? But it's not going to be the best on day one. And everybody like me that's maxed is going to train it as much as they can to get it out of the way. And then by the time they come out with a better sailing method, we're not even going to do it unless it's for a collection log. And that's at the point I'm at with the game, is I'm just doing collection logs. 903. Look, I'm going for the fishing pets still, right? Like, that's why I play the game. Hybrid training method, deep sea trawling. This needed to happen. It gives you sailing XP and fishing XP. This is the mix. We're just mixing skills here, right? We're just mixing skills. It makes sense. It feels good. This one feels good. I'm not going to lie to you. If they let us catch better fish, if they come out with like a better fish than a sea turtle, which I'm probably not going to, this is gonna be really good. If they come out with this and you can fish sea turtles or stingrays in the ocean, I think that's what they need to do. They need to let us fish stingrays and sea turtles in the ocean. Be level 85, 95 plus. Who cares? But if they're gonna do that, I mean, this is gonna feel really good. I mean, when you're adding sailing, it's not gonna make sense that we fish swordfish off the shore, and then we fish shark off the shore, but then we go into the ocean for sea turtles and manta rays. The manta rays will make sense, but the sea turtles, bro, you can catch those on shore. That's why we've been drinking out paper straws for like 4 years, right? Trawling net is the core facility that unlocks access to DC trawling. Chum bucket is an additional facility that can help sustain shoals of fish for longer periods. It holds the spreads bait. Okay, so that's going to hold your bait. You must be locked into chum bucket facility in order to use it, which is when you'll see the option spread bait on the sailing spine. Store up to 1,000 of each bait type when 10 pieces of bait have been successfully fed to the shell. There's a % chance that the shell will not deplete, allowing players to catch fish from it for a longer time. So there's a chance that your bait doesn't get used. You keep getting fish off of it. That's a good idea. Sonar orb. Sonar orb is another additional facility for your boat, which can help you detect where shoals of fish are using sonar. This facility does not require locking in to use. You simply need to click on it. There are currently 2 tiers of sonar orbs. The first gives you general direction, whereas the second gives you a hint arrow directly over the shoal if you are too far away from the nearest shoal. Okay. I mean, that's cool. I like, okay. I know I'm kind of hating on sailing right now, but the sonar orb is such a good idea to make it work in this universe of, like, we don't have technology or any other shit, but a sonar orb, we have orbs, we have magic. That's a great idea, dude. I really like that. I'm not even kidding. I love this. This is cool. This is a cool idea. Gameplay loop. Who cares? Jesus. It's just, ugh. Bait cutoffs. I mean, there's so much stuff here that I'm not even going to go over because it's like we don't even have any idea what it's going to be about. But yeah, so to come back over here just to show you guys, because I do want to show you guys, right? Let me pull up my good old RuneScape client here. Hold on, let me get it right for you, so you get the full effect, right? And we're going to come over here, and we're going to go to the. I just want to show you guys, right? Go over to the poll booth. No. Because I think you should add all of it in the game, but I don't think you should add sailing into the game. I'm not going to like it, dude. So, that's my vote. I know I'm late on this video. I've been busy with school. And then Elden Ring Night Rain came out. And I've been playing that. And it's a great game. I'm still planning on doing my Blorva grind. You can see I still have clue scrolls over there laying on the ground. I am still collecting clue scrolls. I'm stacking them in my bank. 19 easies, 11 mediums, 17 hards, 3 elites. I might have more by the time I make another video. I don't think I will. I still have to cover the summer sweep up. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the update. Y'all be easy.